Hi, I'm Felippe Silveira from MOWE Studio, and here are the technical components that most animation studios evaluate when pricing a project. So at first, I believe like the most straightforward one, video duration. So how long the animation will be. Usually for advertising, you have like 15, 30, or 60 seconds. As a rule of thumb, usually, it's not always the case, but usually longer videos tend to require more money to be produced than the shorter ones. So of course, when evaluating things that you can do, duration can be one of those aspects. But together with duration, what are the number of videos? So is this a single video project or is this a series of video? And multiple videos done in a single project, they tend to be much more cost efficient than isolated videos. And of course the time frame, so how much time is necessary for this project to be developed. Is there a specific deadline for this project? If so, why this deadline? In general, like the Hershey projects are simply unrealistic time frames. The recipes for making budgets go out of control. So the more control you have or more information and definition you have on time frame, better it is for when you're planning or preparing an animation project. Sometimes the creative concepts of that the agency anticipates have some specific style or demand a specific technique. And if this style complexity demands more specialized and high-skilled professionals, this has a direct impact, of course, on pricing right from the start. So it's good to evaluate, like most studios evaluate the complexity of the style, the requirements, are we going with 3D, 2D, like cell animation, what is going on and how it's going to affect in the end the amount of high-skilled professionals they need. And the last one on the technical scope, also something I'm going to talk about more later, the components. Like components here is about the different directions a project is supposed to take. So we'll have voiceover. Are there assets to follow for the illustrations or designs, or is this all custom built? Are we working with original music or stock music? So all those things affect pricing right from a technical point of view. But together with this is also distribution. So the mediums and platforms are very important to handle pricing. Is this project going to broadcast? Like which mediums and platforms is this going? Will it be a social media campaign or a website only animation? But also how long it should be licensed for, like what is the distribution time, for how long are you going to be tracking data from this project. So those initial points are let's say the surface level of animation studio is going to be evaluating and looking to understand from their perspective to understand price and budget. For more, watch the entire webinar in the link in the description.